Hey everybody, welcome back to Gloomhaven. This is our third and final look at the game. We're going to finish up the first little dungeon here, and we've had some fun. We've run into some complex situations that we've had to figure out, and if you haven't seen the first couple of videos, I would highly recommend that, because we're going to cover off the basics of how everything works. If you're just looking at this now, you might be a little confused, but hey, you guys are smart. You'll probably figure it out. Thanks again to Gloomhaven for sponsoring a few videos too. It means a lot, and I'm glad that you guys are watching. So let's get into this next room, shall we? I need a big move here. I need a big move. And then I want to follow up with something with range so that I'm not stuck. I need at least 3 to get the door open. If I use this one, when I start the turn, everyone around me is going to take 1 damage. But then I can move 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get in close, and hopefully somebody else is around me at that point, and they'll take 1 damage. Then I could follow up with, like, I need a range, so Earthen Clod maybe, or Crater could work. Earthen Clod has a lower initiative number, so I'm gonna take that first, and we'll go, we'll use this. Now this is gonna burn the card, but it's our last room, so I'm kind of hoping that we can get through it with these few cards. It's a bit risky. It's a little risky, but, you know, we're going to try our best. Okay, and then she's got that frost armor on, so next 2 sources of damage, she doesn't take any, which is, you know, quite good, obviously. I might ride the wind here. And if I start with, like, Freezing Nova to get a low initiative, and I go Ride the Wind. Target all adjacent enemies and immobilize. She should be able to get anywhere because she can jump with this as well. So I think that's a pretty good opener. Let's continue here. We're going to start with this, and it's going to use the card. We're going to go, like, let's go in there first. Okay, not bad. Now, I could put her, I think I put her back here. Actually, no, I'm gonna put her, this is not, they're gonna be immobilized, sure. But then I'm still there. Mind you, we have the frost armor on. So we negate the next 2 attacks. And these guys are definitely gonna want to move. So that's kind of, I almost feel like it's moot if I do it that way. If I go here, this guy might want to move. So let's confirm movement there. We'll skip the rest of our movement. Now there is this little item box that we could pick up in this version that I'm on, which is pre-early access. These don't give me anything, and the game just kind of sits there. So I don't know if that's like a bug or what, but I'm sure that'll get sorted out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Wish me luck. I got a +1 on both, actually. That's pretty legit. There's a pretty good chance here that, you know what? Even if I don't burn this, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I just move up. And then I've got the range from either one of these, actually. But maybe I should take this one, because if I'm in, so if we move up 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I've got the range to hit with Crater, and it's got a higher attack. Just in case we get like the +2, -2s, I only need the 1 damage, and I'd really like to see this person die. So we're gonna go ahead and do that instead. And this guy, yeah, so what we've seen is these guys like to summon living bones. They take a little damage, but they summon that thing, and they do it in the order it's listed. So he may have self-sacrificed there in order to pull that off, but he still would have got the skeleton up, which is more stuff for us to kill. So anyway. So she's got that frost armor, so next 2 sources of damage are blocked. So we're good in both of those situations. I think he rolled a 0. Oh, no, so it did use it up. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. Okay, it's time to kill these guys. It's time to kill them. 1, 2, 3. I could get right in there. And then I could use just a basic attack, or I could use opposing strike. We have options. Let's do... I need the 3. What's our attack modifiers like? See, we have a lot in that -1 section, which is kind of sad. So I'll probably use opposing strike just to be safe. So let me grab opposing strike, dirt tornado for the move. And then her, I think because it's our last room here, we're just going to get off as much damage as we possibly can. The flame strike, I have an attack on the bottom, which is, again, pretty rare. And we could follow that up with fire orbs. Okay, this is going to hurt. Hopefully they die before this happens. Okay? Hopefully. So I'm going to do... she might be able to just finish it, actually. I'm going to attack this guy. Oh, she got the ×2. And then this can target multiple and burn the card, which is also fine. End her turn there. And then we need to get in. She actually didn't get the kill on him, unfortunately. And let's slam him. That'll do. Kill all enemies in all rooms. Dunzo. There we go. Cool. Now, over time, this kind of stuff will be correct, I'm sure. But it does track how many enemies we've killed. So that took just over an hour, albeit with a lot of explanation, to go through, like, one dungeon. I figured, like, once you get used to this, you'll probably be able to go through these dungeons in, like, 20 to 30 minutes, where you're not talking out loud like I am, you know? Also, there were some items on the ground that I left in those boxes because for me in this version of the game, it doesn't progress the game after you pick it up, which is kind of weird. So let's dive into another one. So we've got Bandit Guards and Bandit Archers here. We've got Living Bones, Living Corpses, and Bone Rangers. We've seen these enemies, so let's go over here and see what they have. It's the same objective, which is kill all enemies. You've heard rumors that this is where a group of bandits train their archers. Scary. Ah, cool. I'm glad we got this. So you can run into these encounters on the road sometimes. It presents you with like these very traditional RPG style decisions you need to make. So up ahead, you see a quattril suspended from a tree by his ankles. As you approach, he notices you and cries out, "Hey, you there, travelers, help a poor tinkerer out, would you?" We could rob him. Let's ask him what happened. I was attempting to combine that there net shooter and hook gun. He gestures towards the strange combination of contraptions on the floor beneath him. When the darn thing misfired. Next thing I know, I'm hanging upside down in this tree. Any chance you could cut me down? If we attempt to help him, I don't know if the traps could hit us. It's possible. We could try to rob him because we're savages. Why not? Let's rob the man. The ensnarled quattril unleashes a torrent of insults and profanities as you search through his pack on the ground below him. Unsurprisingly, the tinker's gear is all junk. You leave the furious quattril to his fate. Now, these are little things that would come back later on to be like, oh, remember that quattril? Yeah. Depending on how you handled that, you could run into different scenarios there. Anyways, so Bandit Guards, 5 health, 2 damage. Bandit Archers, 4 health, 2 damage, 3 range. 1 range. All have a movement of 2. Let's rock. Okay, so we have a nice little setup here. However, there is a trap in between them. We could go in there and take 2 damage. It's not the end of the world, really. It's not often that we get them all that close. As an example, I'd probably want to use this unstable upheaval. It would burn the card, but if there's not a better situation to use it in, you know, I'm not sure what else is. So I would just need to get a 1, 2, I need a movement of 3. So I'll take backup ammunition here. And he has a really low initiative, so we should get in there. We'll take some damage, but we might even kill off a bunch. We'll see. Now with her, I want her to go second, so I'm definitely not going to pick Mana Bolt. I'll probably pick something like frost armor, or maybe even... Actually, yeah, we'll pick frost armor straight away. And then I'm going to pick fire orbs, because I can target up to 3. And I'm not sure we're going to finish this dungeon in this video, so I'm just going to try and utilize cards, even if I have to burn them, to do some cool stuff. All right. Okay, so all of their initiatives are higher, which is great news for us. We're going to move in here and take some damage. I'm just going to receive 2 damage there. We're going to target all adjacent enemies. +1, +1, -2. I love that they have the individual attack modifiers. That's so cool. It's really, really good. And then we're going to move in, I guess here, 1, 2, 3, and I'd have vision of all of them. Or range of all of them, I should say. Let's go. He's dead. Got the -1. This guy's very lucky, and he's dead. So I think, and you know, looking at this, we're about 1/3 through, so there's probably 3 rooms here. I'm kind of thinking that, you know what, that's not so bad to burn some of those early cards if we can get really good value out of them. I'm still going to take the damage instead of discarding cards, because we have a lot of opportunities to heal, this being one of them. Do I want to do that first, though? I think we probably want to go for a kill here. I don't know. Like, we're next to him, so if we do Massive Boulder, then we're going to take some damage, too. I could just Crushing Grasp him, so he's immobilized. And then we could drop a heal on us as well. Let's do that. And then for her, we're going to say... Let's grab the Mana Bolt so we can heal. Actually, I can't. I would have to move and then heal. Mana Bolt's really just for healing us, primarily. Range of 2... This does have a range of 3. This is a card I'm not going to use till later. So let's get this, and I can move in closer. Okay. So I'm going to jump over here. I'm not going to jump to open the door just yet. Now, this ability he has, it's a poison, and what that does, to my knowledge, when you get poison, you take extra damage from enemy attacks. Doesn't do like damage over time, as far as I can tell anyways. I'm gonna do this, stack some extra damage there. Oh, we got the 0. That's so sad. That's so sad. But you'll see that the 0 is now removed from our attack modifier. That's something we haven't really talked about, and I think that resets every time you go into a new dungeon, all of your attack modifier quote-unquote cards. We'll take the damage again. We are poisoned now. So the one thing about poison is, yeah, you take extra damage. The other thing is, when you heal yourself, all that's going to do is remove the poison. And then you have to do another heal to actually heal, which is kind of unfortunate. So we are going to do that. Oops. Okay, so he's immobilized. Still a lot of work to do to kill him. And what I probably want to do here is find a way to move. So we could do, like, we want to start low because we want to be able to go before he does. And then do something with, like, a range, so maybe Crater to follow up on. We'll do... Guess we'll grab Flame Strike. We'll have her go after, so that if something bad happens here, we can blow that heal on him. Okay, 55. So he's going to move, attack for 3, and then strengthen, which is pretty scary. But I think we can kill him. I'm hoping. So we want to move first. Allies and enemies suffer 1 damage if they're adjacent, but they won't be after we move. So let's just take this. And he's immobilized anyway, so he wouldn't even be able to use most of that card. Anyways, we got him. Nice job. And I think I will actually just get some heals here. It's burning that card, but as I say, this is our last video, so I kind of want to just utilize all these spells to show you guys what's possible. We could go into the next room. Actually, I can't, so I'm just going to skip our attack. That's right. Okay, so next thing. Move of 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we want to use. And then I might even just follow up with Dirt Tornado if they're anywhere close by. Could be nice. So let's do this. Actually, it doesn't even matter which one we pick. Well, it does. Because once we reveal them, initiative will matter. So, and then we'll do these two. So this is where we can hit them in a line, and this is where we can jump to wherever. I'd kind of like for her to go second, but it's fine. Okay, so first, we're gonna... Hold on, we're gonna move here. Now, if I can get in a line here, this is a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could go here. I don't know how it works with, I don't know how it works with the jumping aspect, if I have to do anything different, because the way I look at this, I might take both of these traps. There's only one way to find out. Okay, cool. Very cool. And I don't even take this yet. Let's skip and see if we take it. Yeah, there it is. That's fine. So I'm going to receive that 2 damage, and we're going to hit this. Additionally, target all enemies on the path to the primary target. Gain 1 for each enemy targeted. I think that's where you gain this. Woo! Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Yeah, see, nice. Now, she's going to get pummeled here, which is, you know, bad, obviously. We're immobilized. But that was a cool way to show you that skill. Oh, she got the 0 there. Very lucky. Well done. Okay, so we're going to have to burn 2 discarded cards. Just to live. I probably keep reviving Ether so I can get these cards back. I wouldn't mind getting this frost armor up and running again. I guess we'll do these. Or here, you know what? I'm gonna burn the frost armor. And I'll burn this one so that we get those back with this. Hopefully. I still have to tank damage here, so... Okay, +0. She's gonna take 1. We'll take that. Then we got this dude we have to worry about. Okay, so we have our 4 move here. Hold on. If I take the 3 and go 1, 2, 3 into the doorway, and then I could take this 1, 2, 3. I hit him. He dies. The problem with that is I don't get the benefit of any of these other things, but he does die. Whereas if I move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then I could hit, like, I think I can hit those guys with the dirt tornado, and they only take the 1 anyway. They only need the 1 damage, so in addition to the muddle. Yeah, so that's actually quite nice. +1, -1. Oh, he lives. That is so disgusting. All right. Now, what do I want to do here? So we do have a trap to worry about. These guys are all ranged, so the melee attack thing does not help me. I can immobilize all these guys if I get close by jumping in there. I could jump in, and if I go here, we can use the avalanche. It's overkill, but I mean, it'd be fine. Then here, I think we just have to long rest. It's a bit scary because oh yeah, these guys are, this is gonna end badly for her. So if I burn these 2 discards, I'm screwed. Well, we're dead either way with her. She dies either way, because if we receive the damage, she dies. If I burn 2 discarded cards, she won't have anything to discard when her rest comes. So we'll just do that. I'm gonna show you guys how it works. Ugh, really? Really, guys? That's really annoying that they did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'd be immobilized. Or I'll actually do it this way. So I can do 4 damage on this guy. Hold up. No, undo that. Let's go here. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Yeah, something like that is good. Because then we immobilize as well. And because we have the jumping, we can skip this stuff. Then I'm going to use this. Oh, got the 0. Yikes. That's harsh, man. That's harsh. Okay, here's our long rest. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. So that's good to know. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, so she didn't have any available cards, so she dies. Okay, good. Not good, but it's good in the sense that now I understand what's happening. We're just going to take a short rest here. Discard a card at random. So that we can have some stuff to fight with right now. I need 4 damage somewhere. Like, I don't know if that's gonna happen, man. Don't think it's gonna happen. Do I have anywhere I can deal damage at the bottom? Not really, hey? Not on him. Trying to see if I can pair anything here. Next 4 ranged attack targets, add that. Should be fine, I guess. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Rumbling Advance for the move and the slight bit of damage. Then we use Crushing Grasp. Okay, so here, if I just skip the movement, they should still take the 1 damage. Yeah, nice. But he dies, and then we have the 3 over on this dude. Beautiful. Or Dudette, I should say. Or it doesn't matter. It's 2019 after all. Your arrows. Laughable. Absolutely laughable. Okay, now we go in for the kill. 1, 2. I just need 2. So it doesn't matter what I pick, really. Take this one. Actually, we'll take this first. And this. So she's gonna go first, which could suck if we... Immobilized. Immobilized. Fine. I was gonna do something cooler, but this will do. Savage. Okay, well, we did it. Skip the movement. We did die there, but we'll show you what happens when you lose somebody. So she's back, but you lose her in the dungeon, which is cool. So anyways, guys, I really hope you like this. This was unique because there was a lot to explain and there's a lot of complex mechanics. I'm not even going to say it's easy to learn to hard to master, because it's hard to learn, hard to master. We're playing on like the easy mode and we're taking the easy paths. If you really are masochist, you could go and do whatever you needed to do to get those kicks out of this game. But I'm really interested in seeing where this goes. Like, I'm really interested. I like this idea of their campaign would be super cool. They have like a full-fledged story-based campaign. I think would be awesome. The adventure mode seems fun. I don't know if it has an ending. I don't know if it would get boring if you don't have an ending. Obviously, there's some polish that can be done. The animations are already pretty cool, but I'd like to see like some better sound effects, some more like some ways to maybe speed it up in some senses. But I guess that just comes with time, and if you learn all of the skills, then you'll be able to move at a faster pace. So maybe that just comes with time. But I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I want to thank the Gloomhaven guys again for offering to sponsor some videos. That means a lot, and I really hope that you guys got some enjoyment out of watching these. I'll definitely be keeping my eye on the updates for this game, and this is probably not the last time you'll see it on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. All the links are below if you want to check it out for yourself, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.